Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Um, if you guys watched my latest videos, the Ascension Confessions video and the special channeled messages for Divine Union video, you know that I've been in pretty high vibes lately, really anchored into a place of love and acceptance and just, I don't know, balance. Union within, I guess you could say. Just complete balance and love and harmony for my Divine Masculine, for myself, for the world. And I'm still anchored in there. I'm still feeling at peace within myself. I still feel an open and clear heart. That hasn't changed. But I'm feeling really run down today. And I'm feeling really off balanced. Not emotional like I would have been in the past. But this feels like healing. This feels like healing too. This feels like healing perhaps without the emotions attached to it. Healing perhaps without any stories attached to it. Like something is coming up to the surface, but I'm not quite sure what. And I don't think it's anything to do with the past. It's almost a feeling like I'm feeling aimless. Like I am ready for my new beginning. I am ready for my next chapter. I just don't know what that is. And that feeling is having me a little bit off kilter. Talking through it actually helps. I was talking to my Divine Masculine this morning about it. I'm talking to you guys about it now. I'm starting to understand that it really is this feeling of I'm in the in-between. I'm in the in-between. I have closed out that cycle and I am ready for a new chapter. Just everything I see in my future is just full of abundance and love and life. But it's just not here yet. And I think there's a little bit of frustration. And I'm not even talking about my Divine Masculine. Like I'm really happy with where we are. Knowing that we're always building and going forward, that I have surrendered and accepted, and I love that feeling. It feels very free. We feel free. We feel like we're starting fresh, starting a new foundation. I'm more talking about like my life in general, my career. There are some 3D struggles that I have right now, and I'm just not sure where I'm headed. I'm not sure where I'm being called to. It feels like I have all these pieces of myself out there, and I'm not sure how it's all aligning yet. I'm not sure what direction I'm meant to be taken. I know that everything that I've been through up until now is going to serve a purpose. I just don't know how it comes together. And there's a part of me that is saying, maybe this is my ego battling my soul self, but I feel like there's a part of me that's like, I understand. Like I'm willing to allow things to unfold and just surrender. But in the meantime, it's like, I wish I had an idea of where I was going. A direction. Forward, I hear Spirit saying, just forward. I don't feel resistance. I don't feel like I'm holding on to control. I feel like I'm in a state of allowing. I just don't see how it's... I dropped a card, hold on. I just don't see how it's unfolding yet. And maybe I'm not meant to. Maybe that's part of surrender even more. It's just a kind of like, I want to throw my hands up and say, what do you want me to do? Tell me, guide me, and I will go. But I feel like I don't have a whole lot of guidance right now. I feel like they're telling me it's funny, the Four of Swords came out, and that's what I feel like they're telling me. They're telling me just to rest, just to wait, just to hold still. And I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that. I want to go. I want to go, go, go. They're telling me it's coming. They're telling me it's coming. And my ego is saying, but how long will I have to wait? How long will I have to wait? Because my wings are ready. That's what it feels like. It feels like I am inside the chrysalis looking out with my wings ready, just wanting to fly. It feels like that slingshot has been released and I am launched into the air looking for my target and I have no idea what that target is. That's kind of how it feels. Very aimless. And yet I still feel at peace within myself. And so that's why I feel a little bit off kilter, because I still have peace and faith and I'm coming from a place of love and allowing and surrender. So I feel a little bit off balance. I feel like I'm straddling two worlds here. And it's interesting because I feel like in one of the last readings I did, we had the Two of Pentacles, and I'm pretty sure that's what I had channeled, that we feel like we're straddling two worlds. because that's what I'm having trouble finding balance for. My old life with this new me. I don't know where it's headed. I don't know where I'm going. And I don't want to be pulled back into my old life. I feel like that's firmly in the past, and I'm willing and eager to put that behind me. I just wish I knew where I was headed. So that's where I am today, and tomorrow might be different. But that is this journey, isn't it? It's a little bit of a roller coaster. It's a little bit of it's uncertainty. Makes you feel a little bit off balance, but what they're telling me is that we're just gaining our footing. We're just learning how to gain our footing. Because this is a new world for all of us. That's what we're creating, a new world. And that's hard when we're trying to leave the old world behind. So what I want to do today is just get an overall energies update and see where we are with the Divine Feminines and Divine Masculine. We're not going into the connection. We're not going into the overall energies. I mean, we will go into the connection, how they're connecting with each other, but I want to see where the individual energies are for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. So we're going to start with the Divine Feminine first. This is about the connection, but it's also for the ascension journey as a whole. Let's never forget that. You guys are one. You are one, so what affects one affects the other. And right now, what I've been channeling is that you guys are in alignment. You guys are in alignment with each other. You are in running parallel with the things that you're experiencing because you are either close to or you are in union or in the beginning stages of union. The process of union is what they're correcting me with. So I'm just going to get a couple shuffles and let's see what's going on with the Divine Feminine in her headspace, heart space, and physical reality. So what's going on with the Divine Feminine in her headspace at the current moment? What's going on with this Divine Feminine collective at the current moment? Look what just popped out again, the Four of Swords. I'm going to get some clarity on this one. Four of Swords. Okay. All right, yeah. What they are telling me is that you have been through, okay. They're telling me they want me to take that too. You have been through a battle. You have been through a battle and you have shaken the foundation of your life with this ascension journey. Now, for Divine Feminines, I know we have been experiencing tower moments for the majority of this year, this journey. What they're saying is this isn't the foundation that that's been shaken as in our physical world. It's not like the Divine Masculines were going through. The Divine Masculines, their foundation had been shaken in their physical world. What they're giving me here is that this has all been internal. That we have been through the battle internally, in conflict with ourselves. And we've had these, it's not even a dark night of the soul. I was about to say that, but they said, no, it's not even that. It's not a crisis of faith. It's just, you're in between two worlds. It's what I was channeling before. You're in between two worlds. And what they're showing me is these two people falling here. This is Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Shaken free from the tower of the old paradigm. Shaken free from the conditioning of the 3D world. And that's what it feels like. It feels like they're giving me free falling. You guys are free falling. So this tower, they're telling me, is representing the paradigm of the 3D world. And the conflict here is without. It's everything that you experience without yourself because you have experienced conflict within yourself. But they're actually showing me that this is like everything that you're leaving behind. And you've been shaken free with this ascension journey. You have raised your vibrations. And so it's almost like the universe kicked you out of the 3D paradigm, that conditioning, that old way of doing things. Because you're still existing in this world. You're still part of this 3D world. But it's a shift in consciousness. That's what the ascension journey is all about. It's a change in perspective, a shift in consciousness and mindset. And so it kind of feels like with this ascension journey, as you reach this point, you're not part of that world anymore. And you're starting to anchor into this new world, into this new consciousness, into this new mindset. And it feels like you're just aimless. It feels like you're free falling, because you are. They just came in and said you are. You are free falling right now. And that's where they want you to surrender even more. That's where they want you to have faith anymore, even more, because they're coming to a period of clarity. You're coming to a period of knowing your own truth. You've shaken free from the illusions. You've shaken free from the masks. This is for divine feminines and divine masculines they're giving me, because they're showing me the two counterparts. So I feel like you guys are really in parallel. I feel like you guys are really in tandem with each other. This is union energies is what they're giving me. And so what's happening is you will be victorious because you've shaken free from the illusions. And you will be victorious. The universe is making sure of it. But right now, what you need is just a time of reflection and rest, because this is what you've been through. And this has been a battle. This has been a war, an internal war for the masculines, an external war, but really an internal war for both, because as within, so without. If you're experiencing, shakeups and stuff without, it's because you're being shaken up within, because you're being asked to remove that toxic behavior, being asked to remove toxic relationships, closing out cycles. And you have. And so what's come is it's like they've been expelled from this tower, expelled from the life that they once knew, that you once knew. And now it's like you're free falling and you don't know where you're headed, because the tower is crumbling completely. There will be nothing left. But what they're showing me are, you see these clouds here? They're saying you'll have a soft landing. The universe is coming in to make sure of it. You're going to have this victory. You're going to have this clarity on your life. But in the meantime, just take the time to rest, because we've got it. We've got you now. So take this time to rest and take care of yourself and reflect and just step into a place of allowing. What they're showing me with this man sleeping kind of in prayer is that when he is completely at rest, he's in a state of allowing. So what they're saying is you have to be more in surrender, in a state of allowing for the new to come in, for the truth to come in, they just said. Not just the truth of who you are, but the truth of what you're deserving of, because the universe wants to bring it all to you. This is a card of victory here, of triumph. They're giving me reward. It's almost like Ace of Pentacles energy, rewards. Okay, I'm going to continue with this energy. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, it's too many. So we have the Queen of Cups, and what they're actually telling me with the Empress on the bottom here. I want to get another clarifier. Okay, I'll take a bunch. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. You guys have been working very, very hard to open your heart, and they want you to continue to stay with your open heart. To keep this nurturing, loving, energy. Keep your cup full. Don't let the world deplete you. Don't let the ego mind pull you back, because that was what you're leaving behind. That was this tower that you're leaving behind. The bonds, the restrictions, feeling constricted, feeling in scarcity mindset, feeling lack. That's what you were battling. This change in mindset. That's what you've been battling. That's what you've been working so hard on this ascension journey. But they're saying, look at all these pentacles. Look at how much you've succeeded. You're just working on like one final one. Pounding away at it. Banging away at it. They're saying, if you would just look up and see how far you've come. They're pointing me to like this golden arch. And they said, when you're well rested, that's your final task. When you're well rested, take a break. Walk through the arch and see all of the fruits of your labor. The fruits of your labor. You're not trapped here, they're saying. You're not trapped in this energy of ego and conflict and feeling guarded and wounded and battle weary and battle worn. You're not trapped here in this work. This could be the ascension journey is what they're giving me. It could also be work. If you're struggling at work, if you're, struggling with finances, If you're struggling in relationships, if you're feeling trapped in relationships, they're pointing me to the shadow, and I've never noticed the shadow before, but they're saying that is the ego mind. That is still your shadow saying that you have to struggle for everything. But they're giving me another message. They're saying, look, if you would stop focusing on that one pentacle, then you could see that you have all these other pentacles already made that you can take from. You're not bound by this energy anymore. The universe has shaken you free from that paradigm of lack and scarcity mindset. This is a shift in consciousness. This is new abundance. Abundance in love, abundance in relationships, abundance in your soul tribe coming in, they're saying. Abundance in finances, stability. And they're saying even if it feels like you're not there yet, because this is a 9 they're pointing me to, even if it feels like you're not there yet and you're feeling a little bit defeated, a little bit depleted, they're saying keep your cup full. Because when you keep your cup full, then you stay in those high vibrations. And step back from this work, work, work mentality, this struggle, 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 I have to struggle. Because we're no longer in that paradigm anymore. We're no longer in that paradigm where we have to live in scarcity. Now, this new earth, this new journey, this new level of this ascension journey, what we're bringing in, and they had channeled that to me yesterday, I think it was, that's what heaven on earth is. That's what we're bringing in, heaven on earth, where anything is possible and everything is possible, and abundance is our birthright. We can manifest anything we want, and we have a right to anything we want, energetically speaking. So allow the universe to align it for you. Step into this energy of rest and allowing, because you will have your victory. Stay in your nurturing energy. Stay in your heart center. This is very like, they're giving me heart chakra energy. You know how I always say meet me on the bridge of the heart? And that's how you manifest. That's what they're saying here. Keep in your heart center, because that's how you manifest. You no longer have to struggle. That's the old ego mind saying that you have to struggle for what you want. That's past life karma that you've closed out, and you have closed that out. There might be some residual energy they're showing me here with this 9 of Wands card, but you don't have to work. And it's not even work smarter, not harder. It's that you don't have to be in a place of struggle anymore. You have to shift that mindset, they're saying. You have to come to a place of abundance, like your cup is full and that it's overflowing, and that the universe is constantly helping you fill it up. Because you are one with the universe. So the universe is working through you to fill up your cup, wanting to bring you all of your abundance. Okay, let's see what's going on with the divine masculines. I'm being called to the divine masculines. So that's general for the divine feminines. I was going to do head space, heart space, and physical reality, but we got a lot of messages there. So let's just check out and see what's going on with the divine masculines. I'm going to get a couple shuffles first, Spirit. Shuffles first. Wheel of Fortune just popped out. What they're validating is that the wheel is turning in our favor, and that this is destiny. This is part of our destiny. On this ascension journey, because we have raised our vibrations, this is fortune turning in our favor, acknowledging that we are divine human beings worthy of that fortune. That fortune is fated for us. It has our name on it. What I had channeled the other day in the special channeled messages for Divine Union, I'll link that in the description box below, was that it's almost like everyone has their own buckets with their name on it. It's Abraham Hicks calls it the vortex. Everything that you desire goes into that vortex. Everything that you could possibly want goes into that vortex. And it's just waiting there, kind of like in the ether, for you to raise your vibrations, come into alignment with it so that the universe can bring. Once you come into alignment with it, the universe brings it to you. Kind of like my Girl Scout cookies, right? For the longest time, I'm like, where are my Girl Scout cookies? But I finally stepped back and allowed and said, you know what? They'll get here when they get here. And lo and behold, my doorbell rang and there were my Girl Scout cookies. It's like that with everything. And in A Course in Miracles, I'm being reminded that one miracle is not greater than another. One manifestation is not harder than another. But we have been conditioned to struggle. This is societal conditioning. This is also past life experiences that have taught us that life is about a struggle. But that is what we're changing through this journey, through this love, through this partnership, understanding that manifestations are our divine right. And so they showed me, they said, oh, you have these buckets. It's that vortex energy, but they showed it to me as buckets with your names on it, with your souls imprinted on it, is what they're saying. And, each of you have your individual buckets, but no matter what you put in your bucket, it's not taking away from somebody else. That is abundance. That is the universe in all of its infinite glory being, I don't know how to say it, being infinite. And infinite. We, as humans, in our human egoic mind, we place limitations on things. We even place limitations on what the universe can provide to us. We say, oh, $50,000 would be enough for me. I don't need $1 million. I even go, hey, $2,000 would be enough for me. Hey, $500 would be enough for me. I don't need $1 million. That was the mindset that we had been in, that scarcity mindset, that lack mindset. But the universe is saying, if you want $1 million, we'll bring you $1 million. You just have to get into alignment with it. Raise your vibrations. Get out of that scarcity mindset. Let go of expectations for how it's going to come to you, how you expect it to come to you. You have to do your part and take action. You're not going to win the lottery if you don't buy the lottery ticket. But the universe is saying, okay, then you have $1 million with your name on it. And it's not taking from somebody else's $1 million if that's what they choose, if that's what they want to manifest. Because the universe is so vast in they're showing me energy. They're saying it's just all energy. That's what manifestations are. It's energy. It's thoughts becoming things, creating within and coming into alignment within to create the results in the tangible world without. And that's what we're doing. We're bringing that heaven down to earth. Understanding that there isn't struggle anymore. There won't be struggle. Not through this place of love. Because when you act from a place of love, then love is abundance itself. And there is no lack in love, is what they're saying. Let's see what's going on with shuffle. Let's see what's going on with the divine masculines here. What's going on with the divine masculines here? Let's see what kind of messages we can get. Okay, I feel I thought that was going to come out. The divine masculines, you guys, I'm going to get one more. I want to get a full spread here. Yeah, and the tower on the bottom. You guys are in alignment. You guys are in alignment. So what we have here is the Ten of Swords, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, and the Five of Swords. And they had me set this aside, the Four of Wands, as a separate message. So I'll get to that in a second. You guys have the Tower. You guys have the Devil. You guys have the Five of Swords. You have the Five of Wands. Conflict is ending. The external struggle is ending because the internal struggle is ending. Now, what's happening, it's almost like, okay, so this is the healing energy. We have the Four of Swords for the feminines and Temperance for the masculines. This is the divine coming in and healing this cycle. You were thrown from this tower because you could no longer stay in this egoic energy. This is mask. This is illusions. This is wanting to deny yourself, wanting to escape, feeling bound by your past, feeling restricted by the paradigm that you were living in. Perhaps because you had your awakening and you were feeling restricted and confined. But what they're saying is they're healing this for both counterparts, and you're both feeling in the same energy. Like I said before, this is not just for the divine feminines, this is for the divine masculine. So take the messages as they're resonating because they're for both of you. We're kind of splitting it up here for more messages, but it's energy for both of you. So the divine is coming in and helping this to heal. Balancing, you tell me balancing the energies between the two of you. But it's more than that. They're balancing your lives. Your lives, your physical lives, are saying, are coming into alignment. This is your manifestations. Your manifestations coming. This is your manifestations coming. This is going to be the result of all of this shifting. The result of the tower moments, the result of getting out of the egoic mind, of shedding the illusions, getting out of the conflict, getting out of the 3D paradigm that you feel so trapped in, removing the struggle, getting out of the lack and scarcity mindset. The universe is coming in. It's almost like they're giving me the energy like this. The divine masculine energy is still like with the divine feminine, on top of the divine feminine. You know, like this energy is merged here, and it's like they're giving me this. Like this is what's to come for both of you. Because you guys are in direct alignment and parallel with each other. So it's almost like your energies are merged here. Like this is happening for both of you. And this is the end result. This is what's to come because the universe is coming in and balancing it out, balancing not only your energies and your love and your partnership, but balancing. You know how I was saying in the beginning that it feels like things are kind of off kilter? Like I have one foot in my old life and I'm ready to start the new. That is the energy that I'm getting from this temperance card. They are tempering that energy so that we can more easily transition into this Four of Wands. And that's the energy that they're giving me. They're giving me an energy of transition. And they're saying, get another card. So I'm going to see what comes out. Yeah, this is, okay, so Two of Pentacles. This is the energy that we're in right now. Kind of, it feels like we're kind of like juggling two lives. Not making a decision. A decision's been made. We know what we want for our lives. But we're still kind of straddling the two different shifts in consciousness. Straddling our old life with our new life. Finding the balance there. And the universe is coming in and helping us find that balance. Helping us find that stability and security. This Nine of Pentacles is all about like independence, but it's not, they're telling me it's not independence from like as in a single, like in a relationship standpoint. It's independence. Okay, so two messages here. It is independence from a relationship standpoint, but not independent from one another. Not from, it could be independence from your old connections. This could be family, this could be friends, this could be relationships that are just no longer in alignment with you. So you're finding your independence there. But the energy, the overall energy that they're giving me is independence from the life that was confining you. From the life that even if you didn't, you know, even if it was comfortable, even if you were happy in it, there was something that felt off balance about it. There was something that felt like there was more that you should be doing. And not just doing as far as career, not just doing as far as mission or purpose, but something, a soul calling. And what they're telling me is that that was the 5D paradigm that we're shifting into. Becoming independent from the 3D paradigm. And I hope you guys, you know, if you don't understand what I'm talking about 3D, 5D, watch some of the last videos, you know, some of the previous videos, the older videos. I talk a lot about that. I'm not going to go into it here, but, you know, let your spirit guide you, let your intuition guide you to what videos you should, you know, go back through the playlist and let that guide you as for what videos you should listen to, because I do talk a lot about those paradigms in previous videos. But that's what we're moving out of. We're moving out of the dense energy, the energy that has held us back, the energy of the ego, and moving more into spirit, moving more into intuition, moving more into place of love. That's the independent. We're becoming independent from the ego mind, is what they're saying. And they're helping us to balance that, to come back into a place of love. And as we come into a place of that love and strength and stability, that's when we come into alignment with our Four of Wands. This is abundance. This is commitment. This is happiness. This is home life. This is marriage. What they're saying is it's a marriage of both worlds. It's that shift in consciousness. It's being in this physical reality incarnated as a human, but knowing and anchoring in to the knowing, the inner knowing, that feeling that you are pure love and light. It's the marriage of those two worlds. It's the veil being lifted. It's anchoring into that fifth dimensional mindset, that fifth dimensional shift in consciousness. That's the marriage here. And so as within, so without, that's that heaven on earth that I keep channeling. That is, as you shift in consciousness, because what you see, hear, taste, touch, and smell in the physical world, even like this desk here, it's just a result of a manifestation. It's just a result of a wish or a desire that you created within yourself to manifest without. Everything is energy. Everything has its own frequency. And you just have to come into alignment with it. And so as you come into alignment with those higher vibrations, that vibration of love, you'll no longer have that conflict. You'll no longer have those challenges because you're anchored into a higher vibration that brings in abundance. But but you have to focus on that. They're saying you have to focus and come into alignment, because as within, so without, if you are focusing your thoughts on conflict and you're feeling that conflict, then you're going to experience that conflict. That conflict can be addictions, conflict can be toxic relationships, conflict can be disease, conflict can be a number of things. Take it as it relates to your situation or what you're thinking of. But as within, so without, if you're focusing on conflict, that's what you'll get more of. But if you raise your vibrations to a higher place and anchor into that feeling of unconditional love for yourself and the world around you, then that is when, and focus on the positive, then you'll get more of the positive. If you are in a place of scarcity or lack mindset, and you focus on the need and the desperation, you'll experience more of that, because the universe is just responding to your vibrations. And what you see in the physical world is a result of those vibrations. The universe bringing to you into the physical what you are vibrating at, the frequency that you're vibrating at. And so if you raise your vibrations and come to a place of positivity and focus on your abundance and focus on letting go of the expectations and just being grateful, focusing on the gratitude and the appreciation, then more will come in. The universe likes that playful energy, they're saying. The universe likes that you feel grateful and appreciative because it wants to bring you more and more and more. And you are deserving of more and more and more. That is your divine right as a soul. You're not here to struggle anymore. You are not incarnated here, especially those of you on this ascension journey. You were incarnated here to close out karmic cycles from the past and help to elevate this world into this new paradigm of love and abundance. And they're saying when we say abundance, we mean everything that you desire is welcome to you. No longer the struggle. All right, I'm gonna what do I want to do? I'm gonna pull okay, yeah, I was trying to see which deck I wanted to use. I'm gonna pull from this Wild Offering deck. This is a very unexpected reading. I'm gonna pull from this Wild Offering deck and see if they have any messages of guidance for us. This was a very unexpected reading, but when I sit down to channel, I don't really know what's going to come out. I guess they wanted these messages out. It certainly helps to clarify things for me a little bit. They're calling me to this Nine of Pentacles card, and they're saying these are your pentacles. And you're not looking at them. You can't see them yet, but they're there. So step forward into a place of gratitude and appreciation. Step into that mindset of gratitude and appreciation, and allow more to come to you. because there's more pentacles that want to, pop up on the vine. They're showing me. These are the ones that have manifested, and there's more that want to come. But you have to step into this energy of allowing, step into this place of alignment. Because these aren't your only pentacles. If you pluck these pentacles, they're saying, more will come. So step out of that place of lack and scarcity mindset. Don't guard everything. Don't guard your heart so much. This can be love, this can be finances, this could be career, this could be friendships. Whatever it is, don't guard your pentacles like you're never going to have another. Because when you pluck, it's the perennials. I have been channeling this, one of the last readings. It's not an annual. This love is not an annual. If you pluck it, it's going to grow back. It's going to grow back. Because, annuals, they only grow one season and then they're done. Perennials, they come back season after season. And they're saying, don't take that as a time. Some of you might be taking that as a time, something to do with time. But they're saying time's an illusion. So don't say, okay, so I had my pentacle this season, now I have to wait for next year. It's not like that at all. They're not saying that. They're using that as an example that your abundance will continue to grow. So if they're giving me donate to charity. If you're generous with your heart and with your time, with your service, as long as you're being authentic to yourself and letting your heart guide you, whatever it is you use these pentacles for, however it is you use these pentacles, if you pluck them, they will grow back. And they'll multiply, they said. That abundance will multiply. Okay. Let's get, what do you have to say? What do you have to say with regards to these channeled messages, please? We're just reading that message. Okay. So it's funny that we have, I'll take those two. It's funny we have money at the bottom of the deck. They keep calling me to the bottom of the deck lately. And positivity. Think positive, they said. I'm going to start with these two, actually. So we have perfectionism. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, Divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. This is the tower energy that they're giving me with this. They're telling me that was the confines, the ego, this devil, the confines that you were thrust out of. Trust in this. Trust that you are meant to be exactly where you are. And trust that the divine is bringing this clarity to you, this truth to you, this victory to you. Again, this is like Ace of Pentacles energy. They're saying, step out of that energy of working so hard. Allow. Just allow yourself to be. Allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to be part of this new world, this shift in consciousness. Step out of that place of being so hard on yourself, of struggle. Step out of that place of struggle. Then we have self-sufficiency. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source, and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. This is beautiful because this is the energy that we were getting, this Nine of Pentacles energy that I was just saying, how the universe is coming in and tempering the energy, bridging the 3D and the 5D. And it's exactly what I was saying, that we're not in a scarcity mindset anymore. So you don't have to live in a cave. You don't have to live in a hut. You don't have to have bare bones in order to be of service anymore. In order to be spiritual anymore. They're saying this is heaven on earth that we're bringing into. And part of understanding your divinity within is understanding how abundant you are and how you are able to manifest. And if you want to live in a cave and you want to live, with bare bones in a simple life, that is entirely up to you. That is your choice. That is your manifestation. But don't do it from a place of scarcity mindset. of lack mindset, of thinking that the only way to be of service in the world is to not have anything yourself. Because, again, they're saying the universe is so abundant that they will bring you everything. And by having those manifestations of what it is that you want, you can put yourself in a place of greater service. But you have to rely on the universe. You have to rely on God, source energy, whatever it is that you call that love energy, that infinite love energy. You have to put your faith in that and your trust in that, and understand how infinite and abundant the universe is, and that they want to bring you everything that it is that you desire, so that you can help to uplift the world. Because as you raise your vibrations and have everything that you desire, it's not coming from a place of control. It's not coming from a place of corruption. It's not coming from a place of greed, because you have ascended that. You are out of that egoic mindset where greed and gluttony exist. Now you're in a place of, I would like this, and this is how I can turn that around and be of service to the world, because I've raised my vibrations, and through love, I get what it is that I want. And through that, I'm able to be in a place to help others. It's this circle that they're showing me, this circle. So then we have, funny enough, service, and we have a lot of garden imagery here. So it's interesting that I was kind of called to this deck. I was debating between one and another, but they called me to this one with that annuals and perennials symbols they were giving me. It says service. You stop, quote, using the universe to try to get what you want, and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. This is just what I was talking about, that you don't have to come from a place of struggle anymore, because abundance is no longer about greed. It's no longer about power and control and manipulation, gluttony. It's no longer about having a lack mindset. And that is how you can be of greater service to others, through your abundance. Because remember, when you have abundance, it's coming from a place of love now. It's coming from a place of knowing your light, knowing your true, authentic soul self, and knowing the divinity within you. We also have money. It says, all my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to, gain, or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. This is that energy of surrender I was getting. Did we have pentacles? I thought I channeled you guys, when I channel, I don't remember what I'm saying. Sorry. I thought I had channeled a message regarding pentacles, that if you cling too tight to the pentacles, yeah, I did. If you cling, you don't have to cling too tight to the pentacles, not believing that you'll never have them again. Because the universe will always be bringing you exactly what you need, exactly what it is that you want and desire. That's what manifestation is. The universe is trying to bring in your abundance, but you have to let go and allow. You have to step into this place of just relaxing and allowing it to come, and not a desperate clinging to, I need this, I need this, I need this, because that gives out a vibration of desperation. You have to allow and remove yourself from the scarcity mindset by saying, I only need this much, or I can only have this much for XYZ reasons. You can have it all. You can have it all. Because this bush wants to bloom with abundance. It wants to bring you your abundance. Okay, I am being called to this other deck that I was debating between. So we're going to get one final message of guidance. What do you have to say, Spirit? What final message do you have to say for this group? What do you have to say with regards to these channeled messages? Okay, I'm not taking all of those. Yeah, okay. So we have attack. Hold on. They just interrupted me and called me to one more. 2 more. Okay. We have attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Then we have the presence of love will always cast out fear. The energy that they're giving me here, the message that they're telling me is that when you are in a lack mindset, then you're just creating separation within yourself. Because remember, you are the universe. When you are in a place of lack or feeling scarce, like you don't have enough money, or you don't have the relationship that you want, or that you don't have stability, financial stability or otherwise, you're in a place of fear. When you're in a place of fear, you're not in a place of love, and everything goes through love. And when you're in that place of fear, when you're in that scarcity mindset, you're just creating separation from yourself, for yourself, from the universe. Not understanding that you are the universe. And so as a universe, you are abundant. When we say that is your divine right, they're channeling to me now, they're saying when we say that is your divine right, that is who you are. You are the universe, and therefore you are naturally abundant. And all you have to do is call it into you. Step out of the scarcity mindset, step out of the fear, and just align with the universe that you hold within yourself. We have, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. It's what I was saying. There is no, the Course in Miracles says there is no miracle greater than another. No miracle is harder or easier than another for the universe. It's all one and the same. It's all energy. You just have to come into alignment with that. Come into alignment with love. They're saying see the miraculous in everything around you. Start from a place of gratitude, and that will help you to raise your vibrations and step out of this fear and this separation mindset, this scarcity mindset. See the miracles in every day. If it's finances, start by picking up loose change. If it's relationships, start by expressing love to all those around you. Because through that love, whether that's love with regards to money or finances, wanting stability, come from a playful spirit, or that's love with regards to relationships or friendships, it all starts with love. They're telling me you can't hate money and finances and material things and bring those material things into the world, because that's fear. That's the opposite of love. That's coming from a scarcity mindset. You have to come from a playful place. You have to come from a place of love, because that is natural to you. Love is natural to you, and so is your abundance, and they want to bring it to you. It's just waiting for you. It's just waiting for you to be welcomed in. And then we have, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Exactly. It's just confirmation with what we were talking about. Getting into alignment with that place of love. Knowing that you are love and that you have that within you, that you are divine, you are the universe. And so you as a universe, as infinite, you have infinite abundance available to you, and you just have to get into alignment. Get out of that fear place, get out of that scarcity mindset. Shift your consciousness, like the universe is throwing you out of that 3D paradigm, that consciousness that you were in, to come to a place to be able to bring that heaven down to earth. And it's a ripple effect. So as you create your abundance, then that ripples out to affect other people and help them raise their vibrations. And your abundance can help people in various ways come into alignment with their own abundance. Whether that is your abundance helping people financially, whether it's helping people energetically. We're all a part of the world. We're all a part of the same collective consciousness, working together, working in tandem. It is always a ripple effect. All of our actions create effects within the world. And so when you're aligned with love and abundance and manifestations coming in, then that will just continue to ripple out. Okay, they're pulling back. I feel like the messages are finished and complete, so we're going to end here. Thank you guys for being here. This was an unexpected channeled message regarding manifestation. A little bit about the divine counterparts. We'll get into, I want to see what's really going on with regards to this connection with the divine masculine and divine feminine. So we'll get into that later, possibly either tonight or tomorrow. But, you know, this was unexpected and came out, so I wanted to continue with it and post it. So thanks you guys so much for being here. Make sure if this resonates with you, you let me know, like, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our other readings. Send you guys so much love and so much light, and we'll be back soon.